Hi friends, it's Marika Lake here and welcome back to another Friday Flip Through. In today's video, I'm going to give you a look inside the Britannica Children's Encyclopedia. Now, I love to do book flip throughs here on my channel because I buy a lot of my books online and I love to be able to see inside the books before I purchase them to make sure that they're going to work for me. So I've got plenty of book flip throughs if you would like to have a look at more of them. I will pop a link in the description box down below to the playlist that holds all of my Friday flip throughs so you can check them out for yourself. Okay, let's have a look at this really lovely encyclopedia. I just found this in Target Australia when I was there the other day. I did notice that Target Australia have some really great book selections now in store, so make sure when you're looking for books, particularly for homeschooling as well, they've got great books there. Make sure you check out Target if you're in Australia. Okay, this is quite a big book, and you can see this is the size of my hand compared to the book. It is a hard cover, and as you can see, it is quite thick. So I'm not going to give you a look at all of the pages inside this book because the video would just be way too long, but I'll show you what I can. It's a new encyclopedia, so the Children's Encyclopedia from Britannica, and we actually don't have too many encyclopedias in our home, so I was super excited to see this one when I was shopping. All right, let's have a look inside. Here is the contents page if you wanted to pause and take a closer look, but you can just see kind of the chapters that they're looking at, and then this is all the information that's located in the chapter. And I'm sure it's okay. And then it dives right on in. So let's just have a quick look. Okay, so it's got great illustrations, and then you can see the information there. Now, a question I always get asked for my books is, what ages do you recommend the book be used for? Now, for me with books, I think all children can access any book. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're young or if they're old. It's great. Sometimes when people are like, what age would you use it for? It's really hard to, whoops. Sorry about that. Totally knocked the camera off the table while I was filming. Let me get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, I don't really have it's really hard to answer that question when people are like, what age would you use it for? So what I recommend you do, if you're wanting to know if it's going to be appropriate for your age child, is actually to pause the video yourself and see if you can just have a look at the text and you know, kind of make that decision for yourself. I know with my younger children, they flip through this book, and we've just been enjoying this book at the moment, just looking at it, and so they flip through, and when they find something that interests them, they're like, oh, what's that? And then I'll just sit and kind of maybe talk about it with them. If the reading the information is over their head, then I'll just sit and be like, oh, this is what that is, or I might read the information and then kind of clarify it, and then for a book like this, who may be for older children, and then for my older children, they can use this on their own. But basically, I bought this book for reference books, so it's great. We like to have lots of books sitting on our shelves here for homeschool, because I don't know about you, but when I access library books, I'm absolutely terrible at remembering to return them, and we get notifications for late due, you know, the books are late and all that kind of stuff. So I sometimes try and avoid using books from the library. I know that sounds crazy because it's a wonderful free resource, but we do have, you know, some books on our shelf that we can use that are our own, and so that's why I have an encyclopedia like this to sit on our shelf that we can use. All right, enough of my chatting. Let me just continue with a quick flip through. This is really cool. At the end here, they've actually got a quiz section, which is awesome. So it does have the answers down here, which is always great. So that's really cool to include that. And then it moves on to the next section. So as you can see, it's a mix of proper photographs and illustrations, which is really cool. And yeah, little snippets of information, which is helpful if you're looking up a project or things like that. Yeah, so it's a really great book. I really look for books that do have really great pictures and illustrations. I don't know about you, but for my children, that's what really draws them in, if the book is quite beautiful. And then obviously chunks of information are super helpful as well. But this is a really great encyclopedia. It looks awesome. Okay, so that was a look inside the new Britannica Children's Encyclopedia. I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I love it if I would just hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button, that will give you notifications of when I post here on my channel. I usually post on Mondays, and then I do my book flip throughs on Fridays. And check out that description box down below. I'll leave a link to this encyclopedia down there, and a link to my book flip throughs as well, if you'd like to have a look at more of the books that we use here in the Lake House Homeschool, and to some other videos you might be interested in as well. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.